Okay, what's up, everybody? It's your boy One Gun here, and today while I was doing what I had to do today, it seems like Joe came back on Sketchfab to cause chaos. And what do I mean by chaos? This is what he did. Now I know he's been doing it in other places. Um, so Joe decided to come over here to Sketchfab and impersonate me. He made a fake account. Um, he made a fake account and decided he was going to come after me. Actually, go after Bart. And what he did is, you can see right here. By the way, this alt of me he made. This is a duplicate of me he made has been deleted. Um, So he goes to this childish stuff. It says, "Why, Bart? You don't own it or anything else on the site. You're just a moderator. Face it, you can't do anything about it except lie and ban people at random and block their IP addresses in hopes that they won't come back and expose your sketchy fraud. The truth is, you pretend not to know when you know full well why Sketchfab is in business. If it wasn't for the pirates and hackers, there would be no reason for a Sketchfab. Use YouTube as a way to showcase your 3D models. This is no way to steal 3D content from a 2D window. There's no way to steal 3D content from a 2D window." So he comes in here and posts this as me. And Ty Fox and We Are One Gun Alt had contacted me and told me this, but I was not at home. But uh, they just got the parts when he was actually logged in as me and decided to try to be me. And what happened was is that I went back and while I was out, I went and made a post telling Bart to please delete this account. He's trying to be me. But by the time I got to Bart, Bart already knew this was Joe coming here and making problems. All right, he knew it was Joe. He knew it was Joe making problems. And then Joe made another video after this. Don't know what it is. Don't really care what it is. But knowing Joe was probably something bragging about how he re-upped his stuff on Sketchfab and all this other stuff. And the thing about it is, I already knew Joe was going to re-up his stuff on Sketchfab. I already knew this. I already knew he was going to do it. I don't know why he keeps doing it, because he does it because he knows I'm going to see it and report on it. And the reason why I reported it, I want Joe to keep his stuff on Sketchfab because I want him, for every day Joe has his content up on Sketchfab, that's a $250,000 that's $250 grand that he has to pay, and he don't have to pay that. That's what is probably going to be charged to Gumroad for letting him keep it up there. So let Joe keep continually doing what he's doing, and I'm glad he put it back up. Because my whole thing was like when he took it down, it kind of broke my heart because I was like, I don't want Sketchfab, but I wanted Gumroad to really, really get in trouble for this. And when he took it down, I'm like, oh my gosh, he took it down. So so I went ahead and made a video about it, about him taking it down early this morning. And it got right back up just like I expected. He did it the last time he took it down. They told him to take it down. He took it down. He put it right back up. So that goes to show that there's no, over there Gumroad, they don't really care. But my problem ain't with Gumroad right now. It's Joe going around pretending he's me. Now, I've known for well over a year, Joe has been making accounts on websites pretending to be me. All right, I've known this for a year. He's took my name, my identity, and he has been going around pouncing around websites as me. I know the websites he's on, and I've been contacting those websites, and I've actually gave the list of websites to my lawyer to my lawyer, so they know about this. And today, the thing is, we actually caught Joe in the act. And if it wasn't for these guys watching this channel and recording him doing this, I would have probably never saw this video because he took the video down. So I would have never known. So just think about all the other videos he did like this while I was somewhere or while I was away, and he had did this. You know, I know he does it on Real Illusion all the time. Matter of fact, he has active alts over there on Real Illusion right now that I know he's using. So, and every time I post something up, these alts run to Peter and tell Peter to take my stuff down. I know that for a fact, and Peter does it. But that's okay because we will be contacting. Well, I'm not gonna be contacting Peter. Somebody else will be contacting Peter and ask them questions about some stuff that Joe had did. So, here we are at my repository of stuff, videos, racist and illegal stuff Joe has did on YouTube towards me, which basically fits the definition of harassment, extortion, and harassment and extortion. All right, so I'm not going to talk too much about harassment because harassment is more like a civil, it's a criminal and civil matter. So that's something that I'll talk about later. Right now we have to go to what Joe has done criminally, and that is the unlawful use of DMC takedown, the unlawful use of DMC takedown notices. Now, everybody knows that Joe has been plaguing me with takedown notices since March of 2018. All right, a whole year has passed, and Joe has not stopped sending these fake false DMC takedown notices. Now, DMC takedown notices you have to have the name. You have to include your name, address, all the other stuff you're taking down somebody's content. And on top of that, you have to put your electronic signature on it saying that the takedown notices are from you. Now, we know that Joe took down the archive of Infinity. We all know that he did that because of this video. Joe made this video, and in the video, after the Gay Pride video that was made, re-release. This is a video no longer available due to a copyright claim by Trubones Motion. So I have the video of him advertising it on his channel about how he took my video down, and I do believe, yeah, and he actually goes to then he comes over here to the contest, and he takes it down. Here he goes down there and proves that he took the video down. All right, so he actively took the this video down, and also, I mean, it was all the fact that he took it down. The video's back up, all right, and okay, so the video's back up, and it's been up for a long time. It took me a whole month. And matter of fact, this was like the first counter notification I ever done, and after this, I progressively got better at making. Hi Joe. Hi Joe. I see you on Facebook watching me. Hi Joe. He's under alt right now, so. And what Joe did is that he had took down my video. And the strange thing about this, the reason he took down the video. Now, Joe know that he didn't have nothing to do with the Archive Infinity. You know, he had nothing to do with it whatsoever. He didn't help me make it. He never gave me nothing to help make it. All the stuff that I used for it is all accounted for. I've done videos about it. I have videos, a video vlog of progression, how much stuff I did. I was posting every day in both on Real Illusion and on Polycount on the progress that I made on the video, how I did it, when I did it, and how long it took me. All right. Yes, I did use Motion Builder, but it wasn't illegal for me to use Motion Builder. Everything I used was all up under the contest rules. All right. Now this is 2015. This is 5 years ago. All right. All right. So a few years after I had won the contest, Joe had what happened is seemed like a year later or something after the contest, 2015, 2016, me and a couple other people got together, and actually I went to Joe and confronted Joe about some content I bought for him that was obviously stolen from Autodesk, and I bought it from him. And the thing about it is that I bought the stuff from Joe, and Joe had sold it to me, and it wasn't until I got when I actually got the latest copy of Motion Builder that I looked inside of Motion Builder, and the animations right there. It came with Motion Builder. So Joe sold me something I already had, and then the next thing I did was I confronted Joe on the Mixamo forums. After I confronted Joe in the Mixamo forums and told him basically you can't take stuff that's not yours, repackage it as your stuff, and then sell it. You know, you can't do that. You know, and this is after the fact I found out that Joe did it. So Joe did a video about me, and shortly after he did the video about me, and the video he did about me, the video doxed me. I mean, he actually put the actual address that I lived at with my aunt and my dad. All right, so I lived with my aunt and dad all the way up until 2012. Now, I moved out the summer of 2012. They were still living there. They didn't move out of that house until I think it was 2017. They moved out that house. But they were still there from 2012 to 2017. You get what I'm saying? And he gave up my information. He officially doxed me on YouTube. All right. So what happened next is that uh, I did a video and I basically told Joe off in the video, and I did a couple of videos, and then Joe went on targeting me for some reason as the bane of his existence, and Joe went out and did something else. He had called a place where I worked for, all right, telling them some garbage, like he was a battered woman, saying like, tell him to stop messing with me. You know, I'm gonna sue. Blah, blah, blah. And they called and contacted me. But the thing about Joe didn't understand is that the comic book company that I did some work for, I grew up with them. They're my friends since childhood. Everyone in that office knows who I am and knows that who I am and knows that knows about, and they knew about you, Joe, because I showed them all. Because I meet with these folks. Okay. So after you called them, they called me and they say, "Hey man, one of your groupies is calling us, telling us some BS." I'm like, well, "Who could it be?" He said, "I don't have no groupies." He said, "Some McPeak guy." I said, "Oh my God." I said, "You know what? He must have went on my DeviantArt page." And what's the thing about it is on the DeviantArt page, it doesn't say, it says it has the company name, which is called LionForge. Right? I did a cover for him, and what he did is he asked for the guy that's on the cover named David Gordon. All right, he asked for David Gordon. David Gordon is a writer. He has no say over me or what whoever, you know. He just asked for David Gordon. David Gordon told my friend who's in charge, and I'm not going to say his name, so I don't want Joe to harass him either. He only called David Gordon because David Gordon's name is on the book. David Gordon does not own that company. He's just a writer there, and sometimes backup artist or whatever. So he called them. He told his boss. And his boss is my best friend's little brother. We like I said, we all grew up together. I've known these people since I was like 10, and I grew up with him and his family and everything. So you know, we all know each other. We know more about each other than anybody else would. All right. So he calls. He calls me. He tells me, and then I got mad. I got angry. And I did another video. I can't remember what it was, but I did another video. So after I did that video, I think I had I did something else. I can't remember. But after that video, what happened was the doxing and stuff. It was the doxing, all that stuff, and then I went on to this show with this guy named Benjamin Tuttle. He had this little live stream that he did on his channel, and he invited me on, and I went on it, and we talked, and we was talking about copyright and all the other stuff, and then they asked me the situation between me and Joe, and I said basically I confronted this man on a forum board and told him that, you know, taking stuff that's not yours and redistributing and reselling them under your branded name, and when you didn't do no work, you didn't animate it, you didn't model it, you didn't do nothing. All you did is went over there, stole their stuff, and decided to put it up and sell it. And then that's when I found out this thread called Beware of Trubones. And I went through that thread, Beware of Trubones. So what I found out about Joe is Joe went in there and sold this thing called the Unity Octobones pack, something like that. All the content in that pack came from this guy named Rubu. Rubu ripped this game called Singularity and some other games, and Joe took that stuff, put it in a package, named it Trubones, and sold it to the people over there at Unity through the forum board. And said, "Come and buy this for." Now he was selling this stuff like $400 a pop, and some people bought it. And then something happened. Somebody put out there that Joe was selling content out of other games and not disclosing it to people. And I say, you know what, that sounds just like what he did to me, because he sold me some content. He didn't disclose that he didn't make it, period. Right? So that's fraud right there. So he went over there and committed a big, huge case of fraud. He's selling stuff that he don't own, that he never worked to create, and he was selling it like it was his under his brand name, the Trubones brand name. So So after I read that, I understood the dude was a crook. So I went in there and I told them about that stuff. And I also, at the time, see, and this also happened. Joe was on Sketchfab at the time. All right, Joe was on Sketchfab back in 2016. He was on Sketchfab, and he had something over 2,000 models on one of his accounts, and then he had like nothing but Mixamo animations. He went over there and downloaded Mixamo whole library animations, the whole library. Took all the animations, packaged them up, and now he has them for sale on. He had them for sale on Sketchfab with PayPal links. All right. So what happened is that over on the Sketchfab front, and I'll get to back to Ben's show in a minute. What happened is that they told Joe to take all the PayPal links off of his stuff because people are coming there and getting confused between the stuff you sell and what they do there. So when people were buying stuff from Joe, Joe wasn't giving their stuff. They would complain to Sketchfab, and obviously it was a problem because it happened more than once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So they went to Joe, and then because of Joe, they said, okay, then we're getting rid of, you can't, no longer put PayPal links on your stuff. And it all was because of Joe. Joe selling stolen stuff. And when people pay him, he's not giving it back. In some cases, Joe, well, we'll get to the other part later, but what I understood is like somebody had bought something from Joe. A couple people bought stuff from Joe, and they went straight to Bart with the complaint. Bart to put out the policy and told Joe to take off all the PayPal links, and then they said nobody can put PayPal links on their stuff. All right, so you can no longer put PayPal links on your stuff. People just can't give you a PayPal link and then you send them a model no more. You can't do it on Sketchfab, and that was the Sketchfab rule because of Joe, and that was going on for a few years, and then that changed, and I'll tell you about that later. So Joe removed all the PayPal links. All right, all of them were gone. So at the time, Joe was still making videos about me. After I was quiet about it and worried about it, so Joe was making more videos about me, taking my face, putting on women's head bodies, and just doing a whole bunch of like nasty stuff. And I just ignored it for a while. And then what happened was this guy named Parabolic Labs. This guy from Parabolic Labs. After I made a couple of posts in Unity and in Unreal Forums, I guess that's where Parabolic Labs found me. I don't know. But he made a video. And the thing about the video is it exposed Joe. With that video and me putting a complaint into Sketchfab about Joe selling Mixamo content and selling Autodesk content and basically selling stuff that he didn't model, he didn't animate, or didn't create any motions for. This is all stuff that Joe like picked out of like places like Rubu and other people who rip games. Joe just goes around finding rip game content and taking it and repurposing it and repackaging it and then sells it as his own content. Joe to this day still has no proof that he's ever modeled, did any type of animation, did any type of drawing, nothing, no art. Everything that makes up Trubones is from other people. As you can see this artwork right here that's in the background. You can see this Joe didn't make that. You can see these models that Joe has. Joe didn't make this. Joe didn't make none of this stuff. This Mega Sports Pack is basically, this is the real boxing animations. And what Joe did is he had like got these from Rubu, and he packaged them up and put them up on Sketchfab, and was selling this stuff on Sketchfab, and he getting marks for it and stuff like that. So okay, so Parabolic Labs made this video. All right, the video is basically breaking down what everybody obviously knew, that Joe was selling stolen stuff. And then in the video, he does a sting operation. He emails Joe. Well, he emailed Joe, but then what happened was somebody else emailed Joe too. Joe didn't return that guy's. It didn't return Parabolic Labs email, but he returned the other guys. Whoever other guy emailed Joe, and in the email, it basically said that that Joe. I mean, I'm just gonna just say what it was about. I'm not gonna read it from online. It basically just was basically that yes, these are mixable motions, and yes, you can buy them from me. The ones you get from Mixamo are no good and won't work in Motion Builder, and I will charge you this much for my motions of Mixamo. Now, while he was talking to this guy, emailed him back and forth, uh, he was actively selling the Mixamo animations on the Sketchfab. And the thing about it is that he had he lied to the person in the email, because what he was giving you is the exact thing that you would have went to Mixamo and downloaded for free. Because it was right at that time that Mixamo went for free. When Mixamo went for free, Joe went over there and downloaded the whole catalog animation, and he's selling it right now as we speak on Gumroad. So he has so he's basically selling stuff that's free, or saying that I will convert your stuff if you buy from me. I mean, it's just the whole BS line. It's like saying that the FBX files won't work in what you're doing. That's a lie. You can download an FBX file from Mixamo right now and take it into iClone. You can take it into Blender. You can take it into Maya. You can take it into Max. You can take it into Motion Builder, and it will work fine. The garbage animations that Joe gives you comes out of Motion Builder, because Joe takes the stuff in Motion Builder, he erases all the namespaces in it, and I have video of Joe erasing the namespaces of Mixamo animations, and then he reformats it to BVH files without doing the adjustments, and what you get is straight garbage animations. Then you take those BVH files and then convert them back to FBX, and those motions and stuff are just still straight garbage, because he's not going in and fixing the joint rotations, the translations, nothing like that, so the animation can stay original. Now, when you transfer something over from FBX to BVH, you lose something in the middle. You lose something. You might lose some animation, some translation on the joints or rotations, or you may not get the total animation. You get something similar to the FBX file, but you won't get everything. So that's why if you work in a motion capture studio and you're doing this type of, and most people in motion capture studio don't really use BVH unless they have to. Older programs are good with BVH. These newer programs, they don't really too much care for BVH files. BVH files is the old format. FBX is the best format. It's been around for a while too, but BVH was there first. It was like something else, some other format, but BVH was a very good format. It's a very reliable format. You know, I use it sometimes when I have to go into an older program. Suppose I got an older program, like, let's take Endorphin. Endorphin won't take the newest FBX. It won't take it. Or Endorphin won't take it. It won't take FBX 2013, 2015, 16, 17, 18. It'll only do up to FBX 6.0. That's the highest it go. So I can transfer the BVH file over into a BVH. I take the FBX transfer over to a BVH file, and then I can take it right into Endorphin, and it'll work fine. You know. All right. So after Parabolic Labs had made the video, I got on to Ben's show the next day and talked to Ben about the situation between me and Joe. And the thing about it is that at that time, I also had sent a letter to Bart and Sketchfab to say, listen, here, check this video out. This dude has everything on this dude. I've looked through every one of his models, all his animation, and here's is where the stuff is from. Autodesk, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, this. So I started naming all the places stuff came from. And they themselves, and it wasn't just me who made a complaint against this fraudster. It was actually how Joe was kind of acting, his behavior, along with the complaints of him selling stolen stuff. the complaints with him of people buying stuff from him, and he's not giving them people the stuff. So it was a whole bunch of combination, not just what I did. So then Joe, then what happens is that, bam, a couple days later after the video comes out, bam, Joe's Make a Mo page is gone. And then Joe goes, I do have to, I mean, I got the video because I do the video a whole bunch of times about Joe getting booted from Sketchfab. I actually read the stuff that Joe says. And one of the biggest things that Joe says is that he always checks who's the rightful copyright owner. Well, if you make your own content, Joe, you don't have to check the rights of the copyright holder. You know? So first he says, I always check the rights, who's the copyright holder is, and it's all about ownership, 100%. Yes, Joe, it's about ownership 100%. 100%. And out that 100%, 0 of it goes to you because you don't own it. So if you don't own it, why are you putting it up here? See, you don't have the right to put up something that you don't own. So Joe got the yelling, screaming. He suffers a Sketchfab attack and blah blah this and blah blah that and all this other crap. And Bart just basically said that not only did we look and not only have we contacted people that own the other stuff on your other website, we're also going to contact the people who are on your other web page. We're also going to contact the people who own the stuff on your Trubones page and see if you have the right to post that stuff up there too. So Sketchfab launched an inquiry. And when they found out that Joe didn't own anything that he had up there, they got rid of him. He got banned. So this brings us to our next thing. Joe got banned. And let me go. I need to go to my Gmail to get this letter out. All right, so let's see. I got to go here and find this. And here it is. Here's the letter that he sent me. All right, let me make this screen a little bigger for you. This is back in February 9th of 2017. All right, so from February 9th, a whole slew of things happened. All the way February 9th to I think it was November of 2017. All right. You can basically say that all the attacks, a lot of the really nasty attacks. Well, they didn't get nasty. It was just basic at this point. Joe making video after video after video after video about me, Parabolic Labs, Jet Strange, and Benjamin Tuttle. All right. Joe was going around doing a lot of nasty stuff. He was doing everything he possibly could to shut up the fact that he was selling stolen content. So on February 9th of 2017, Joe said, I tried to reach you via phone to tell you this. I expect you to apologize to Bart and Albin for your childish and unfounded public outbursts that led to the deletion of my Sketchfab. So he's telling me that I need to apologize to Bart and Albin. And it says, now that you know perhaps you were wrong. No, I wasn't wrong. I'm definitely sure I wasn't wrong. I expect you to admit you made a mistake publicly. So he's telling me to publicly admit I made a mistake calling him a pirate. And he has stolen crap and he was selling it off of your website. So that's basically what's it. But the whole thing about it is the one word that really gets Joe in trouble is comply. So if you, actually this phrase, if you comply, this is what I won't do to you. So right there, everybody, I talked about this the other day. This is just flat out extortion. That's what this is. This is flat out extortion. If you don't do what I say, I am going to just basically make you and your friends' lives hell. And that's what he basically did. He went after Parabolic Labs. He actually went on Parabolic Labs' Facebook page and was taking pictures and images off of it and making videos with it. Now, if you know YouTube policy, you can't take people's pictures off of Facebook and put them up here because that's considered private. There was a whole lawsuit about that. And I think if you go up and look up the refrigerator, you will see you will see that somebody like Joe took somebody's picture off of Facebook used it in a meme and got sued for it because they had no rights to use that image. Because if you put a picture on Facebook, it's actually sort of is kind of copyrighted. If you put that picture up there and somebody else takes it, because it was a whole other thing that that Facebook and a couple companies got in trouble for, is that they were going on Facebook stealing people's profile pictures and selling them on places like Pond5 and a whole bunch of other places that you get stock photos from. And not only did Facebook get in trouble for it, but the people who went there and stole the stuff off of Facebook got in trouble. So the whole rule is that if somebody takes your picture and uses it as a meme or something like that, let Facebook know, and Facebook will go and take care of it. YouTube definitely don't want you taking nothing off of Facebook and posting it up on YouTube, because if you do it, it will be considered harassment and they will take the stuff down. And that's basically what will happen. But Joe took images. He showed his Facebook page. He did a whole bunch of stuff. They did a whole bunch of stuff. All right. I mean, he did a whole bunch of stuff to Joe. I mean, Joe did a whole bunch of stuff to him, and Joe made videos about it. And what happened was Joe wound up getting some copyright strikes on his channel. He wasn't able to talk for 60 days, and it was a whole bunch of stuff that happened to Joe. So what Joe did is Joe went ahead and started uploading just videos that weren't live streams, but just basically just streams, just uploads. And Joe just got really nasty. And Joe was doing a lot of stuff. There's so much stuff to talk about, people. But I have to talk to you guys about this just to put in perspective what's been happening over the years here. So like February 9th to like June, July, it was an uphill battle. Joe was doing a whole bunch of nasty stuff, but it didn't get to the point to where we're about to get to. So November got here. All right, November 2017 got here. All right, this is where things get nasty. November got here. Joe's losing money. All right, he's not on Sketchfab no more. He's not selling models to Sketchfab no more. He's on Gumroad. He's been making videos, infomercials, and stuff. And shit. I'm trying not to curse here, but stuff gets kind of nasty because what happens is I made a gaming channel, I made another art channel, I made a couple of art channels, and they were supposed to be different from my main Diebold channel. And what happened is Joe started taking the channels down. He took 2 down in like one day, and he constantly used his alts and used this thing called he used scams and fraud on my video game channel. My video game channel only had like maybe 4 or 5 videos on it of me and Just Strange just playing video games. That's it. We played Armor 3, and we were just playing. That's all we were doing. And I get a letter saying we taking this down because of scams and fraud. I'm like, can't scam. I don't get it. I mean, it's nothing but me playing video games. Well, where's the scam? Where's the fraud? And then Joe took down my One Gun Studio channel 2, the first one, saying scams and fraud. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, I did videos with nothing but me talking to other people about art. That was what One Gun Studio 2 was about. So where's the scam? I wasn't selling nothing. I wasn't offering nothing. I wasn't giving out links to nothing. But somehow Joe was able to use the reporting tool algorithm to get my channel taken down. All right. So while in the process, Joe found a way to censor my channel by making another false claim of scams and fraud. So Joe was using scams and frauds on videos that weren't scams and fraud, and getting YouTube and messing with YouTube's algorithm to where they would take the videos down. The videos would come down. I can't broadcast, so I made up the Bureau of 3D Scammers, and I said, okay, I'm just going to use this channel and broadcast off this channel. And I did for quite a while, because what happened is he was going around taking down my channels. And I knew he was coming for, once he take down all my smaller channels, he was gonna come for my bigger channel. So 2018 got here. Right before 2018 got here, in February of 27. February? No, it wasn't February. It was January or no, I think it was December or January of 2018. January 2018 came around, and Joe had and YouTube launched a new policy, like you gotta have like 4,000 hours of watch time, and you need like over 1,000 subscribers. Now I almost had the 4,000, and I was working on the 4,000, but then Joe came back in again and start putting fake claims on my channel. The first fake claim he sent me was in March of, was it March? It was in March. Okay, it was in March of 2018. All right, because I think that's when these videos, that's when he started the takedown notices, and then in these videos called Fair Use and Copyright Act FUCC part 1. I know this guy. I don't think I did anything with part 2, but it's part 3 and part 4. I don't know what happened to part 2, but I don't think he did anything in part 2. But in these videos right here actually explains and even shows Joe going through my channels and marking them down for fake DMC takedown notice. So this is the proof that I have that Joe was using the reporting tool as a way to extort me due to this letter right here. Because if I didn't do what he said, he was going to make my life hell. And he did. It took him some time to get to it. He thought he was going to do it through the aggravation, the slandering, the making videos of me dressed up as a woman, wearing pink lingerie, dancing. I mean, he thought he was going to do all that just to get me to go back to Sketchfab and say, you know what, I lied. And Joe didn't do all that stuff. But if I would have did that, that would have been a lie in his own, because I don't take up for fraudsters, period. You know, you did something wrong, acknowledge you did something wrong, and that's it. So he decided when November all the way up to March, I do believe, he started taking my videos down. He started taking videos down. He started going to my channels, taking videos down. And the one video that he went over, and the one instance I need to talk to you guys about, is why Joe is going to get in real trouble really soon. Why I'm going through options right now to deal with him, and the stuff I talked to through legal counsel. And I can't tell you what I talked to legal counsel about, but I can tell you what he's been doing. And what he's been doing is public knowledge. And what I'm telling you is exactly what I told my legal representation. All right, so to use a legal procedure in a to use a legal procedure to do something unlawful. My bad. Okay, so to do a legal procedure, to use a legal procedure to accomplish something illegal is unlawful. Using the law in an unlawful way is felony. Okay? That pertains to any law, any federal law, and the Digital Millennium Act is a federal law. Everybody must follow. So when you use the Digital Millennium Act to harass, stalk, and take down people's content, and use it in a way to use it in an illegal manner to cause someone harm and pain, that's illegal. Okay. So Joe, who has done nothing wrong, but used the reporting tool to take down my content, although he didn't own it, but this was different. Joe's been taking down my stuff. I've been getting it back up, but this is different. See, Joe went after my video here, the archive infinity. Let me pull it up. Joe went after this video here. This is the video that he took down not once, but twice, but 3 times. All right. So he took down this video like a ton of times. Like he took this video down 3 separate times. All right. And when he took it down, let me see if I can find. Let me go into my this flash drive that I have. To show you. So they're going to flash. I think it's this one. Let's see if it shows up on here. You know what? That video might be. That video might be. Let me see. Let me see if it's in here. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. I'm looking for this notices. I know this is taking some time, but I need to find this. Could have sworn I had it. Trubones starting to kill me. I don't think it's in here. Let me try this one. No, it's not in here either. Let me try this one. I think this is all the copyright. Nope, these are my copyright stuff for Joe. And I used to file them. Let's see. I don't see it. Maybe it could be in here. I might have it in another folder. What's in here? Here it is. I think this is it right here. So this is the description of what was in the video. And this was like March 7th of 2018. All right. So he made this the day he took down the Archive of Infinity movie. And it says, published on March 7th, 2018. Watch what happens to a former winner and how he slowly becomes a huge loser over the course of 2 years. Don't worry, Joe said he could post your video on his channel as a consolation prize. Are you ready to apologize to everyone you lied yet? No, I didn't. So because he put this here, proves that everything he said in this letter is basically about me going back to Bart and Alvin and apologizing to them and lying for Joe, saying that I lied that Joe was stealing stuff. Joe wasn't stealing stuff. So this is basically what I mean by extortion threats. And since I didn't kowtow to him, he decided to start making fake DMC takedown complaints. And they didn't stop here. Those complaints did not stop there, because what Joe did while the video was down, I'm going to show you what the coward did. I'm going to show you exactly what he did. So while my video was down, he decided to go over to, let me see, it starts here. Does it start here? It starts here. He decides to go over here on the 9th. So he published this on the 7th, then comes over here on the 9th, and he says, here's why you must delete and ban One Gun Shun Alvin Sterling from iClone. Totally. Here, One Gun, the Real Illusion character animation render, is committing fraud and slander by posting over all of Real Illusion forums and Facebook groups links to stolen Trubones motions. You are allowing him to use you and Real Illusion as a weapon against Trubones. Peak level, who is completely innocent of any and all accusations. Please put an end to this now. He has been caught red-handed, stealing Trubones, and they even revoked his winning entry for copyright infringement. So this is on the 9th. He took my video down around the 7th. Matter of fact, I can actually tell you when he took my video down, because I actually took that and archived it. Let me see. Where is it? Travel. Where is it? Snooze, chart, center, social. I'm still trying to understand how this works, y'all. Sorry. Trash, receipts, work, manage labels, create new labels. I'm still trying to figure out how this works. I never had to use this before, so I'm just gonna type it in for now. TAKEDOWN, takedown. So it's 2018. When was this? This was like March 7th, 2018. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's see. Attention, cut it right. Hold on. Front piracy. Let's see. So what was this? This was March. No, this is 3 something. Hold on. Let's see. 3, 6. Here it is. Here it is. Here is the takedown notice that he put on this video. And it says, due to a copyright notice we have received, we had to take down your video from YouTube. Video new first look, re-release, archive infinity. Here it is. Takedown issued by Trubones. This means that if your video, can no longer be played on YouTube if you receive a copyright strike. What to do next? So he came and took down the video, and I actually have video. If I could just remember where the video is. Yeah, I actually have video of when he took the video down. So I know, strange. I know it's strange. Let's go here. I do believe I have the video in here. Let's see if this is it. Live streaming my live stream. So what's up, everybody? This is your. I think this is when. Yeah, this is Joe. Yeah, this is something else I gotta give to my lawyer too tomorrow. Screenshot. Just give me a minute, folks. Just give me a minute, because I do have this stuff, and I'm just putting this stuff together for my session in 2 weeks coming up with my attorneys. Let's see. Yeah, I know it's in one of these. Nope, it's not in there. I got this stuff. I know I got this stuff. It's not in there. Let's see if it's in here. No, this is my defamation folder. This is all the defamation stuff that I got Joe on. So Let's see. Oh, that's not it. That's more defamation stuff. Is this it? Okay, so this is it right here. So this is the actual video that Joe made. This is what he used to take down. This is me recording him. Now, what he did is he went over to Twitch and actually recorded himself taking down my video. And here he is. This user stole Trubones motions. Then he used them in his video. Then he used them in his video. After that, he then used them in. Oh no, he made hundreds of videos, claims that I stole other people's work in his video, and then he claimed he used Mixamo. All right, so here he is, just line and line. And here he is, Joseph Earl McPeak. So I'm actually, and this is from his Trubones on Twitch. And this is him actually putting down all the information. So Joe can't say that he was the one who didn't fill this out, because this comes off of his Twitch channel. And also got other video of him doing the same thing and actually talking through it. So here he is over here putting down an legal at Trubones, which doesn't exist. So right there, by law, he's pretending to be a lawyer, and that's illegal. You can't do that. You can't pretend to be illegal. What you do is, for your secondary address, is you put none, or you put your Trubones or peak levels or whatever, but you do not go around pretending you're a lawyer, and you're not. Okay? So we got Joseph Peak, C9 Oxbow, White Lickman. So he actually puts in the copyright complaint, and I think he goes back up here. Yeah, so he comes back over here and he looks. And he looks for things that he claims is his. So he's claiming that this model right here that I got off of Renderosity is his. This is a Daz model with a suit that I brought from Hellfish Studios. That's what he claims. But the whole thing about this, as I go through this, I mean, this is him looking at my video right now, people. So, so he goes back and he comes back here. I think he erased something, stole. The user allegedly stole Trubones motions, then used them. So I think he goes back and cleans it up. Claims I stole other people's works. So he comes back here, and he just comes back here and looks. And he looks. He's still looking at it, and I think he comes back here again. And he keeps on looking at my video, trying to pick out motions and stuff that aren't his, and claiming that they're his for a timeline. You know, just some type of timeline or something. Or see, he has to put in the timestamps. So at first he hit entire video, but then he put in timestamps of what he perceived to be his. So here he is. So now this is me looking at him. And yeah, so I have proof, video proof that when he did this. So he came after this. I put my kind of notification in, and I got this cleared up. But the fact of it was issued by Trubones Motions, period. I mean, he issued it. I have proof that he issued it. That brings us over here to another set of videos that Joe made. All this stuff is going into my complaint. Another set of videos Joe did was these right here. Fair Use Copyright Act. And I don't know if it's in this one.
Check 1, 2, check 1, 2.
I don't know if it's in this one, but he actually goes through my videos. Oxbow LLC, he goes through these videos and he starts putting down copyright strikes. He goes to this video right here. This is my One Gun Studio 2 channel when I had it before he took it down about a year or so ago. I had a nice channel. It was just me doing art and talking to other people. This had none of this stuff had nothing to do with him, but he came and he took it down. He took it down. And here he is right here. This account has been terminated due to multiple severe violations. So he took the channel down, and this is his video talking about taking down all my videos. This account's been terminated for multiple services. So he's making videos about taking down my channels. All right. So here he goes again, taking down another channel. Here he goes again. Pixar Identity Special Report. Guess which one is lying to you? Part 2. So this video didn't come down. I still have this video. So here he goes again. Spam or misleading, and that's what he used. This is misleading text as it provides links to descriptions that goes to sites that were already removed for spam. And he lies. He lies. So he comes in here and lies and tries to get this channel taken down. And here we go. I mean, here he goes again. He's going after all these videos, getting them taken down, getting the videos removed. He's back over here on my channel, put in fake and erroneous DMC takedown claims. So which one is he looking at? Trubones, defunct store. So yeah, he did take this one down, but I got it back. Actually, he took this video down twice. Never delete a video with a copyright claim. So he goes links provided in the description. So when he couldn't get it down, when he couldn't get the video down by making a false scam report on it, he went and put down a DMC takedown notice. The whole thing is to get the video off long enough to convince people that you're lying about them. That's his trick. So he goes over to Kimmel Topol and he starts taking down his video. Links providing description are misleading. They point to links that were already removed for copyright violations. This is a scam and fraud. Please remove the links and our video too. So he's going around putting fake, doing fake scams and fraud on everybody's content, getting it taken down. So this is just proof of that what he was doing and doing it, you know, because this is against this right here is against YouTube's policy at the time, right? This was against YouTube policy, and these videos come from that channel, and the videos aren't going off that channel. They're not deleted. They're still there. They're just private. So here's the third video that Joe made. And as you can see, let's see, I think he said something right here.
Links to download it illegally. He has made 4 other videos with the same information. So this is the one that used to say.
Okay, so yeah, so he's back to lying again. So here is another channel I made. It's called One Go Studio 2. Yeah, this is my other One Gun Studio 2. He's looking at it, and he's after this one. Now I didn't put no content up this because I knew he was gonna come after it. Like I did my other videos. He's gonna come after it and try to take down the whole channel. And he does this thing called the Fair Use and Copyright Act. It's called yeah. So he misuses the Fair Use and Copyright Act to take down channels, videos, and then he came after this video, Pirate Joe Manchild. This video's still up, by the way. You can see he comes over to this channel. You should listen to him.
Nobody knows me. Nobody knows who you are. All right, so right here, look at this, folks. Oh, free emotions for real users.
So he's over here trying to figure out what video he's going to take down. And so he's probably, I mean, I think he does in here. So he's talking some gibberish that doesn't even pertain to us. Once again, it's not the responsibility to be the copyright police, and this is some manifesto he wrote. This has nothing to do with anything legal. This is something that he wrote. This is not has no legal means whatsoever. This is just how he. This is a video that shows how he thinks. I mean, I'm glad I downloaded it. But this whole video is about how he thinks and how twisted minded he is of how he sees the world, because he doesn't see the world like we do, where you see right and wrong. He only just sees what he does is right. You know, screw everybody else. So he comes over here. What video is this he comes to? So he comes over here to Kimotopol's video again and put another takedown notice on it. Then he comes back over to my One Gun Studio channel that he took down once before, and he starts coming over here and try to find videos to take down. And now he's on my Twitch channel looking for stuff to take down also. So free motions for Real Illusion users, link in description. So he comes over here. Let's see if he tries to take it down. He's back on my channel again.
That's good, but let's just check these four real quick, just to see if he tried to sneak something in there.
So he's going through videos. He's actually going through videos to take down folks. So Trubones, the new evidence. Joe has been shut down on almost all of the game developer sites. Blah blah blah. So we're going to see if he launches another attack on this video. I know he hates this video right here. He hates it. He hates that video with a passion. So here he is attacking another one of my videos, and let's see what he does. He actually comes and submits a fake copyright complaint on this video, when everything in this video is fair use. So he comes over here again. This guy is using copyright and trademarks that are not his to make a point against. Now, he must be talking about Sketchfab, Autodesk, and Mixamo. Okay, so here's the thing. Joe keeps on saying that if you don't own it, well, why are you reporting them? Why are you reporting me in if you don't own it? Well, Joe, you don't own Sketchfab, you don't own Autodesk, so why are you worried about their logos in my video? Oh, and look at this, everybody. This is Joe saying I did not give him permission to use my. Joe is saying that he didn't give me permission to use his image, but he goes and he uses my image every fair chance he gets. I have never took this man's image and photoshopped him on top of any type of. I mean, that's like me taking his face and photoshopping it on Hitler. You know, that would be wrong. But he takes my face and puts it on Aunt your mama and make me and tries his best to make me look like a beaten slave, because Joe feels like he's beating me. I got that video too, Joe. I got the video when you photoshopped it. I got the video when you did it. I mean, I got it all. All this stuff is just gonna go to the one place that I know is gonna take care of you and get you out of my life forever. It's gonna get you out of my life, man. So here we go again. Going through the video, he's committing fraud again, putting in more fake, false copyright complaints. This promotes terrorism of innocent art. So here he is, just putting in flagging, making false flagging reports on people's content. So he comes to the one video, the defamation of my father by Joseph Elman Peak. This is the video I actually made for Joe, to tell Joe to leave my dad alone, leave all any pictures of him, leave him alone. Just this is between me and you, and just stay out of this, Joe. All right. So one thing Joe couldn't. Here's a man who can't take an apology. Joe never apologized for what he did. That's the thing. He never apologized. It was a joke to him. Then what he said, like father, like son, you know, that really burned and steamed the hell out of me. But that's okay. That's okay, because all this is going to just show all the years of this man just not stepping aside and just walking away. I mean, I've walked away from this man many times before. I've done this. All right, I've walked away. Everybody say, walk away, leave him alone. Yeah, he just wants this, he just wants that. But the problem is, I did walk away many times. I walked away, left him alone, let him sit around and slander me, slander my family. Even talked about my sisters, and he said a lot of nasty stuff. And I was like, enough is enough. Somebody has to take this clown down, and that's what I basically have done. It took me 2 years to do it, and I'm to the point to right now I can very much say that I have enough evidence to actually do something about it now. And one of the biggest evidence I did was start keeping track of all the little things he do, all the illegal things he do. All right. So I know I can't really go after Joe without spending a lot of money on the slander he says. He's in America. You can say what you want to say, but I can't go after Joe if he's using the reporting tool if he's using the reporting tool or the DMC take or the Digital Millennium Act to achieve something through to achieve something illegal through legal means. That's unlawful use of the law. When you do the unlawful use of the law, well, then you get time in jail. And that's what I'm truly am aiming for. And my whole thing is, I don't care what Joe says. It's not about that, people. It's not about what Joe says. It's about what he does. All right. So once he's putting well over close to 10. Nah, I would say up to 16, but I'm still looking for the rest of them. But I have the counter notifications for them, just in case. But we can always look this up. So I'm just gonna go by how many takedown notices that he put down, how many counter notifications that got my content back up, and we're just gonna all send that in because what he did was illegal. You're not supposed to do that. Period. You're not supposed to use the Digital Millennium Act to censor people. I have proof not only that he did it to me, but he did it to other people. And his main target was my Archive Infinity video, which I'm about to show you some more stuff about that. So, this is Joe going through my channels. Now, this shows and proves that Joe goes to my channel and look for stuff to take down. So here he is again, going through my channel, threatening me, telling me he's going to take all this stuff down, doing videos of him actually going through my content. And here he is. So this is me. Here is a video I made on 3D Scammers. It says working on a concept for armor, artwork by my friend. And what Joe does is he comes in here and labels it as spam and misleading, scams and fraud. This video is misleading. This is what he did to take down my other channels. This is exactly what he wrote to take down my other channel. Copyright violations that have already been taken down for copyright violations. So he comes here and then he comes over here to this channel. Now, this video was a video I made. I took some art from my friend and I made some armor for him. Nothing in this video pertains to Joe whatsoever. Nothing. But he came after this video because the intent wasn't to get the video taken down. The whole intention wasn't to take the video down. The whole intention is to take the whole channel down with fake, false flagging. So here he is, flagging the video. Here he is coming to another video of mine and doing the same thing. And what he does is he repeatedly goes through the channel. Okay. And what he does is he repeatedly goes through the channel and finds videos and puts scams and fraud. And if you do this enough time, the YouTube computer will look at this, look at the complaints, and then take the channel down. This is exactly how he took my other channels down. Because each channel that Joe's taken down of mine all had the same fingerprint of scams and fraud, scams and fraud, scams and fraud. That's how Joe was taking down my videos. That's what Joe tried to do a few weeks ago with when I was running the marathon of videos. I had the videos playing all day, and I had the thing about it is that Joe couldn't take the videos down because I said this is a marathon of videos that are going to be repeated continuously. So when people come there and they see that and they read the description, well, it was like, okay, you've been told what this is. See, problem is like I would just just stream. I wouldn't change nothing, and that's how Joe got me. but the streams were different. It's just that the thumbnails and the descriptions weren't. So Joe used that as a way to say scams and fraud, misleading, also fraudulent. And he did this, and he tried to get this video down, but it didn't work. This video is still up also. So this is how he took down. So he's over here. Well, this is about One Gun 2. Now this is a channel he took down, and he used the same talk. This video is misleading and also fraudulent scam. The links in the description go to videos that have already been taken down for copyright violations. Please remove this. Thanks. So here he is again on another Trubones motion stolen royalty. So this is another Brew video, and Joe's just filing copyright complaint after copyright complaint. After no scams and fraud. He's not filing no copyright complaints. He's filing scams and fraud. Scams and fraud. Everything he does is a scam and a fraud. And what it does is basically trick the YouTube algorithm, picks up on these, and if it's done a whole bunch of times, multiple times, because no telling how many times Joe did this offline before he did this video. Dear YouTube, your harassment and cyberbullying policies have failed. So here he is right here. So here he is right here. Now this is my video. Here he is right here. He doesn't like it. All right, he doesn't like it, the fact that I'm telling YouTube that this dude is harassing me on their platform and y'all not doing nothing about it. And what Joe did, here he goes again. Spam or misleading. He uses scams, spams, and fraud. This is spam. And he keeps repeating this time after time. So like I said, what he's doing is playing with the YouTube algorithm. Instead of the YouTube algorithm just going and saying, hey, this channel needs to be looked at, what the YouTube algorithm would do, it would just shut the channel down. There's no human involved to see that this video has nothing to do with the spam or scams and fraud. And this before YouTube fixed this is after YouTube fixed it the first time around. But this is the second time around. You can trace that. Okay, so here he is. So he's going through the videos, constantly flagging them for scams and fraud. I mean, that's what he used to take my other channels down. I now know how he took the channels down, and he just repeatedly did this. Now, somebody told me Joe was using bots, and I do believe Joe was using these things called bots, and that's what he was doing. You know, and by the way, this is Joe's video, and this is Joe's video called the Fair Use and Copyright Act. Well, everything he's done in this video has nothing to do with the Fair Use and Copyright Act whatsoever. This is him going around harassing me and taking down my videos. And then he tried to do the same thing to the Trubones Truth Blog, and the Trubones Truth Blog had to go down for maybe like 2 weeks until we got it back up and running. But what Joe did is Joe reported the channel in, and then what happened is that we got the report from Google, and we basically had a little chat with Google, and we wound up getting the Truth Blog back up, and it came back even stronger before with more content. So here he is again. What video is he on now? So now he's reporting the whole channel, and so this is what Joe does. He finds 5, 6, maybe 10 different videos. He repeatedly puts scams and fraud, scams and fraud, scams and fraud, scams and fraud on each video. Then after he does that, he comes back and he reports the whole channel. He goes spams and fraud, misleading text, working on concept armor. So these are legitimate videos that I made, actually showcasing my doing modeling and stuff. It does all the videos do have the same thumbnail, but that's just how my channel is. So he comes down here. Let's see what videos did he let's see what. So okay, so let's see what he types in. This spam video has misleading text and is also a fraudulent scam. The links in the description goes to videos that have already been taken down for copyright violations. Please remove this thing. So that's what he does. And then he goes back. Trubones Motions is selling stolen content. That video is still up. Watch MMD to FX converter not made by Trubones. That video is still there because they didn't take it down. Let's see what else. So he working on concept armor for. So he tried to take that video down with me working on my friend's model in Blender. And here we go. Here we go. So he does his thing, and he there you go. There you have it. And he turns it in.
So that's using the DMCA report, and I always use that as a last resort.
No, he uses it as a resort to shut you up. That's what he uses for. So that was part 4 of Joseph Earl McPeak. How he now this is evidence, people. This is actually him taking down videos. All these are evidence of him taking down my videos. Even when he brags about taking down my channel. So we got all this, you know. So what does this have in correlation with him taking down? What does this have in correlation with the Real Illusion, him taking down your Archive Infinity video? Well, that's going to take another 15, 20 minutes to explain. But let's go back to when he took down the Archive Infinity. When he took down the Archive Infinity, that was basically a scheme. All right, so here we are. Where is it? Okay, so here we are at the 2015 Game Character Animation Contest. All right, so we're going to go through this whole thing again. All right, so here we are in the winner's circle. And Best Character Animation went to me. I won. We'll have to start giving out drawing lessons soon. Yeah. Okay. 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 All right. So okay. So this is what Joe did. All right. This is what he did. All right. So let's just talk about something first before I really get into what really made what he did criminal. All right. So what Joe did is that he came over here to the contest about a year ago, and he start filing takedown notices on this video was first. This video was second. He filed one on this guy, and I think it was somebody. I think it was probably somebody else here too. But he came through this whole list of people who were in whole list of people over here who were in this contest and started filing fake DMC takedown notices on, especially this guy. Joe was really after this guy, and started filing fake DMC takedown notices. Joe wanted to clear out the whole contestants. He wanted to clear them out and claim that these people aren't working yet. Okay, so Joe came over here and started taking down people's stuff with fake DMC takedown notices. He done videos about it. I have the videos that he came over here personally and went after everybody up here on this contest. And what he did to me was he took down my video, Beautiful Thief right here. That was originally this video was on YouTube, and he took it down from YouTube. So I moved it over to Vimeo. And then he put another copyright claim on the same video on Vimeo. So after he took it down, and then Real Illusion put the video back up, he went over to Vimeo to take the video down so he can tell everybody that he took my video down. You know, and at the time I didn't know this was a scheme, but basically what Joe was basically saying that everybody in this contest used his content, which was untrue. Because everybody who entered the contest had to do a vlog, and they had to say where they got their stuff from. I mean, that's the only way you could really enter. And us three, I know us three for a fact, we did that. Especially Jacob Renee. He did the same thing I did. He did his videos, his tutorials. He showed everybody how he was doing the stuff, how he was making the motions, everything he got. You know, he's basically telling everybody where he was getting stuff, everything. So I know for a fact, Jacob Renee. I don't know too much about Adolf. I don't know how he made his stuff. I really don't. I don't know the guy. Don't talk to him, but I do know this guy. And me and him worked our asses off to get in this contest and try to compete. I'll put it to you like that way. I have hours upon hours of video of me talking to people where I got my stuff, how I made this, how I did this, how I use Motion Builder. And it even says right for this category, even the judge's criteria says for this character we had a tough time choosing between entries. In the end, Alvin's entry won because he delivered a series of very polished character animations that often left us guessing between keyframing and mocap. Alvin also created a thorough work in progress guide on his polycount thread. He was constantly sharing video tutorials while talking about his work in order to teach and inspire other animators. For this, we congratulate you, Alvin. So they went through all my videos, video tutorials and everything. They saw where I got my stuff. I did a video vlog like almost every day on how I made this. Nothing in this video came from him. All right. And after he took down this video, he came after this video. He came after this video. He came after a whole bunch of people. He came after this guy, John. He came after Tom Jantal. He came after Andre Pinskier. He came after everybody over here and said that they stole and used his stuff. So he took. So like I said, he came over here and took the first video down. All right. And I don't understand why he came after this video. He knew he had nothing to do with this video. I didn't use nothing from him for this video, but I kept on figuring out why he made this video. And I didn't understand why he made this video until he made this video called One Gun's Whack on iClone. All right. Now, I have the video, I just haven't found it. But I do have some stuff from the video that I did screen captures for because I was giving it all to my lawyer. My first lawyer. So here we go. I know this is long, people. I'm sorry, but I'm going through everything. Okay, so here we go. Here is when he did this, the timeline just made so much sense because where is it? Is it over here? Yes, it's right here. So okay, so the copyright takedown was sent to me on March 6, 2018. Correct? Yes. So here he is on the wait, hold on. I got another one too. Hold up. Here he is on March the 7th. All right. This is the day after he put in the day after they took my content down. And it says, watch what happens when a former winner and how he slowly becomes a huge loser over the course of 2 years. Don't worry, Joe said he could post your video on his channel as a consolation prize. And then he says, are you ready to apologize to everyone you lied? You lied yet? No, I didn't think so. So because I didn't kowtow and lie for him to Bart and Alvin, he comes over here and takes my video down on the 6th, brags about taking my video down falsely on the 7th, and here he is over here on Real Illusion, and this is what he says. Dear Peter, here's why you must delete and ban One Gun Shun Alvin Snurling from iClone totally. Here the One Gun, the Real Illusion character animation winner, is committing fraud and slander by posting all over Real Illusion forums and Facebook groups links to stolen Trubones motions. You are all allowing him to use you in Real Illusion as a weapon against Trubones / peak level, who is completely innocent of all accusations. Please put an end to this now. He has been caught red-handed. Now, here it is, everybody. Here he is telling Real Illusion a blatant lie. A blatant lie. All right? Here he is going to another website that I'm active on, telling them to ban me, and then using the fact that he used a fake takedown notice to tell them that I cheated or I stole something from him. This is him in his own words saying that I stole something from him, which is liable slander, which is not true, to get me off of Real Illusion. So here he is right here. Please put an end to this now. He has been caught red-handed stealing Trubones, and then they revoked his winning entry copyright for infringement, aka piracy. And don't overlook the seriousness of this matter. So, he not only took the video down, laughed about it, rubbed it in my face, and made a false and making false copyright notices and stuff on my content. He's also over here writing to Peter over at Real Illusion that I am a crook and I'm a thief, which he has no proof of. The only proof that he has is that he took down the videos. That's the only proof he has. He took down my videos. I think this has something. You're wrong, and I won't let you get away with this. And I guess this also means that I'm banned and cannot participate in the forum. So this is on the 10th. So when was this? When was the other one? So this is on the 9th, and this is the next day. And he says, Peter, this is what happened when you take the word or listen to internet trolls. That's not what you said. At the time, you lied, and I caught you in a lie. I have video documentation of everything you and Lily said. I don't know what Lily is, but I sure would like to know who she is. Maybe a subpoena will probably give us light, because this is stuff that's going. I mean, I got this as proof that this conversation went on, and then my lawyer's gonna go back and just basically just get in contact with Real Illusion and ask for all the emails between Peter and Real Illusion and Joseph Irwin Peak. That's all that's going to happen. Then we're going to take that and who knows what. I never made any multiple aliases or call allegations against your company. If so, yes, you did, dude. The iClone Malone blog stole your content. You are wrong, and I won't let you get away with this. And I guess this also means that I am banned and cannot participate in the forum. I can't believe you tricked me, and your abuse would not go unnoticed to the public. One Gun, and here he is again bragging. One Gun's video has been removed for stealing. Now for stealing. Now, when are you going to ban him? He also started a Kickstarter on your forum. I cannot see the thread because you blocked my access. But there is HTTP forum, Real Illusion. But yeah, so Real GoFundMe. So yeah, he went after my GoFundMe too. So live stream today and all weekend. I did not expect you to delete the thread. I expect you to remove the One Gun account because he has been warned and he has been caught stealing. And I tried to warn you about this, but you are stubborn and don't tend to listen. I am done with resolving the issue, and you will be hearing more from me soon. I will also be asking for a refund since I did not sign up for any of this garbage you call moderation for our customer service. Regards, P.S. Don't forget to remove this thread for me legal defense fund. So he's over there demanding to remove my threads. And they did it. They started removing my threads because he was sending letters like this to them. Oh, and here's another one. This is on the 9th. And I'm just going to get past this garbage. So, please remove such slander potentially, and he's talking about suing. He's using the threat of suing them. You and I don't want to have to do that. To Trubones, and then he comes up here and says, you don't know that One Gun's winning animation has been removed for copyright violation of Trubones, right? Check it here, and here's the YouTube channel. So he's actually actively coming back again to let them know that he took my video down because I stole something from him. So this is proof that not only did he put a fake DMC takedown notice, but the whole reason why he did it was to come over here and slander me to Real Illusion and have them remove me off of Real Illusion message board. That's been this whole thing. This whole thing since the beginning of this crap. Then he came after my Big Bad Afro Studios thread, and I don't know if this got removed. I never checked. And he's been putting more of these videos on his YouTube channel, which is directly linked to Real Illusion. And yeah, so there's his number, Trubones. So he's constantly coming over here and threatening them to remove my content. Thread, blah, blah, blah. Again, One Gun and Will Sneff are trying to trick you into believing that I was, and he was, Walter I. Clem alone, or Sweet Karma, and that I was banned from Real Illusion for piracy, and you were stealing iClone assets, and you did. As you see, One Gun has posted another slanderous video in your forum thread, Trubones or peak levels, and tried to disguise it as an apology. Since you banned me for whatever reason because you were a pirate and you caused trouble. One Gun has been rampaging on your behalf. He also swatted me with the FBI. So Joe threatened to kill me, and I called the FBI because when somebody threatens you over the internet, you contact your locals, which I did, and I contacted the FBI. And that's how Joe got the FBI to show up at his house for threatening me. And Joe has not since then threatened me. He did try to threaten me, but he called himself. And also somehow had my Facebook removed. So yeah, I got his Facebook removed because he was selling stolen NeoWiz stuff. All because he thinks you are encouraging his behavior. Please make it stop. In addition, he has created a slanderous blog against Trubones with Wilson AF, who is also a member of the Real Illusion Forum. Here, Trubones Truth Blog, blah, blah, blah. I was wondering, why don't you have the policy in your forum that prevents this type of abuse by forum members? Please ban One Gun this time. I don't want to have to sue you and your company for slander, as One Gun continuously go around everywhere saying that I was banned from Real Illusion for piracy. Please remove the thread and user this time for breaking forum rules. Thanks. P.S. Please remove this thread, blah, blah, blah. And live with Jet Strange and James Wilson, certified Blender artist, sit down and talk with. I was this was on my One Gun channel too, and Joe took it down because they wouldn't remove it. As you click on the link at the channel, remove video copyright violations. As you click on the link, you can see the channel was removed for copyright violations, and because Joe took took the video down. Joe took the channel down. So so there you have it, people. See, he takes my video. He was taking the channels down so he can come over here and get the threads taken away. You know, so this is just putting everything. So my video got taken down like March the 6th, so it's the 10th, and he's still coming over here slandering me and saying and just saying all just slanderous stuff about me to get me removed from Real Illusion. So he does it more. And here he is again on the 18th of June. So he's still doing this. So this has been going on since March of 2018, people. This has been going on since he took down the first video, since he took down my... Actually, it's been going on since November 2017. So he took down my 3 channels. Now he's taking down the videos off my regular channel. And now he's coming over here, back and forth over here to Real Illusion, and this is what he's doing. Copyright infringement and abuse from Real Illusion members. HTTP blah blah blah. Videos disabled. Please remove user one gun from the forum. He is causing chaos and destruction to my reputation. He's constantly trolls me and says that he is ridding the iClub community of pirates and trolls. Please explain to one gun that he cannot steal Trubones and use them in his iClone movies. Then use them to make movies to slander me with. I do not want to have to sue you for slander and damages because of these individuals' constant trolling, harassment, and abuse that keeps occurring. Why does Real Illusion allow this discrimination? P.S. One Gun's winning entry has been removed for copyright violations from Vimeo by Trubones. So he went over. This is on the 18th. He went over to Vimeo where I put my video at and got it taken down from over there too, just so he can come back over here. You see what I mean? And so he come over here to get me kicked off of Real Illusion. Everything he has done is basically to try to slander me and make them try to believe that I'm out here stealing stuff. I'm a pirate. I stole his stuff and I'm using it. No. Real Illusion is not stupid. Joe thinks these people are stupid and gullible, and to this day, I'm still on the message board. He's not. Now, his clones of him are. His minions are on there, and they do their work. So, I think that's the last one. But as you can see, from 6/18/20, so we're at last year. All right, this is when summer started. All right, so everybody know what happened last summer, right? Everybody knows what happened. So all last summer of 2018, I could not keep on my YouTube channel. I couldn't because Joe kept on coming over there and give me takedown notices. Kept up with the scams and fraud stuff and kept on slamming my channel. So I just said forget it. So I just said forget it. I just totally just shut my channel down. I kept my channel shut down. For a very long time, you know, and during that time, I was never able to get my, what's the name back? It took me a long time. It took me all the way to, I can't remember, but I had to shut down my channel for well over 6 months. My channel didn't make no money, and it was demonetized anyway, so I didn't worry about it making money, but the channel was just a ghost. It was shut down, no videos on it for months, and Joe will always constantly go back to that channel and say, ooh, Winkin, see how he shut him up. I mean, he did videos about it all the time, and it kind of made me angry, but it's like, you know what, I just keep on doing what I'm doing. So I just made other channels and broadcast off those other channels, then people know I got these channels, and actually that helped me. Joe couldn't stand it though, so Joe went and took down another one of my channels. It was a channel, it was another One Gun Studio channel. You know, and Joe took it down. And then after that, he went back over to the 3D Scammers channel. He's tried to take that one down too. So his whole thing is to come after me, keep on coming, and it's just relentless. This is like every day. Every day I had to wake up and see what copyright notices I had to write a counter notification for. This was like every day during the whole summer. And also during the whole summer, Joe was also doing like really nasty racist videos like every day. He got to a point during the summer, and I do remember it was in July of 2018, he was posting a racist video of me every 3 hours. Every 3 hours he was doing racist videos of me on his original Trubones channel, When he started doing that, I said I had it. So I went over to a lawyer I went to a lawyer way back in, I think, July of 2018. I talked to them. I finally secured a lawyer, and they started working with me. And then they sent a cease and desist letter. I took that cease and desist letter, and after Joe's last copyright claim on my channel, they mailed it off to him. After that, I sent one to Real Illusion. Then after I sent one to Real Illusion, I sent one to Peter at Real Illusion. I sent one to Bart. I was just sending to all the places I know that Joe was clowning, and finally I guess Joe got mad because I guess Peter must have threw that cease and desist letter up in his face, and Joe got angry. And since and that whole for the rest of that summer, Joe didn't take down none of my videos. He didn't touch none of my videos because we were actually in the works of sending him another. See, the whole thing was to get 3 cease and desist letters to him, to his mailbox, to his mama's house. Once the 3 have passed, then we had enough case to go and show a judge that this guy is doing felony harassment. And he's using the DMC tag. I mean, actually, it was 2 felonies: unlawful use of DMCA Act, and also felony online stalking and harassment. That's what we were working on, and all of a sudden, Joe just stopped. Joe stopped taking down my videos, but he didn't stop the slander. What happened is that we took down Joe's channel. We took down Joe's channel in last September. After last September, all the Joe's clout, because what it is that YouTube goes by a strange system of not who does wrong, but who's the more popular, who has the more views, who has the most watched content versus somebody like me, because I didn't have, like, Joe had like almost 7,000 subscribers, and he had like over like 1 million views on his channel. I didn't have that because my channel was just starting out. So Joe was able to abuse his status as a YouTuber to sit back and put all these fake copyright claims on people, right? So that's what he did. That's what he used that's what he did with his status. And every time I try to put a copyright claim into YouTube wouldn't look at it. YouTube's like, well, we're concerned that blah, blah, this. So I had to do it like this. I say, okay, I know he's selling stolen stuff. I know the stuff he does not own it. I can't make no copyright complaints against Joe because I don't own the copyright. So during the end of this summer, before Joe lost his channel, me and 2 other people started to get on the phone and call these companies that Joe stole from. And we just started from there. And I started making videos about the stuff Joe stole, and that's my whole thing. So I basically changed what I did on my original channel. So I actually opened up my old channel and just started making videos of stuff that Joe stole, and started reaching out to the people that Joe stole from, letting them know that this guy has your stuff. He has it on Gumroad, and he's selling it. That started to take a toll on Joe. How it took a toll on Joe? Because we did video. I did send videos to NeoWiz, to Blue Estate, sent videos to Disney. I've sent videos to a lot of people. All right. Those people contacted me, telling me that they're taking care of it, and they did. They started taking care of it because Joe started getting copyright strikes left and right on his channel. So they were actively taking down his infomercial channel, and that's what it is, just basically a whole infomercial channel. And I think the video that did it for Joe was the Epic Games video I made of Fortnite. I took that video. Well, I did something I never did in that video before. I sent the video before I released the video. I sent the video straight to Epic. All right, I sent the video straight to Epic, and a whole week before I released the video, I sent it to Epic. I posted under a different name, because Joe, every time I post someplace under my name, Joe will see the alert and go straight to it and then have it removed. So, so what I did is I posted under different names, then I posted under my real name, and Joe went after one under my real name, but he didn't go to what for the one after under what's name on my fake name. So everybody saw it. Everybody came over here, and by the time Joe knew what happened, his channel was gone. What was that? Like a couple of days after my actually, I can show you right here on my channel. I can actually go to the video itself and show you when they took Joe's channel, when Epic took Joe's first channel down. They can actually show you when it happened. Oh, look, the troll put his video back up. We'll go through that later, folks. YouTube Studio Beta. Actually, I'm gonna go to my channel. So we can actually I can actually go back in time and tell you exactly when his channel got deleted. His big channel. Joe had so much clout with that channel. I knew I had to find people who had bigger clout than Joe to take his channel down. See, Joe messed up with Epic when he went and took down one of their videos. And not just Joe took down a couple of their videos. That made Epic mad. And Epic was looking at a way to get rid of him, period. And that's when I came along. It's like, psst, you trying to get rid of Joe? Well, I got something for you. I got something hot for you. Right off the press. I know it's in here somewhere. Here we go. So, this is 1 year ago. All right. Now, at the time I posted this video, dang, 444 views. I never check on this video. So I posted this video on September 10th, right? September 10th, right? The video's was out like I put this video out like on September the 3rd or something like that, but it went straight to Epic. I sent this video straight to Epic. All right, it was when I think I had it on Vimeo. I can't remember how I sent it to him, but I sent the video to him. And I went to Epic and went to support and sent this video to them through support. Then after that, about a few days after that, then I went ahead and posted under a different name and just let it linger there because Joe ain't gonna go to the forum board unless he sees my name posted up in there. Right? He's not gonna do it. He's not going to do it. Period. He's not. He's not gonna come in there unless he sees my name pop up. So then after that, I waited and I posted this video. All right. And then I sent this video, and then oh man, I got a huge response from this video. So this is basically my Fortnite video to Epic saying that Joe stole their stuff. Then the next video after that, next video I had like 2 videos. Okay, so then Joe comes over here and I read off my cease and desist letter to Joe again. And then I did another video. Joe's angry again and tries to bait me into getting my channel deleted. Channel deleted. And then after that, it was this video right here. This was the day. All right, this was the day, the 23rd, 2018. This was the day that his channel actually got deleted. All right, that's the day that his channel got deleted. So the 23rd. Don't tell me I gotta scroll all the way down there. Where is it? Did I pass it up? It's around here somewhere, y'all. I'll find it. All right, so yeah. So this 3-minute video. This 3-minute video right here was the video that I posted that night when I found out. I was sitting here working offline, matter of fact, on Archive Infinity, and that's when I found out that Joe's channel was taken down. So all those videos he had, all those subscribers he had, all the views he had, they're gone. And with that being gone, and with my channel ranking above his, the roles are reversed. Because he has to go to like this is what I mean. All right, so Joe's channel right now has like 1,200 views on it, right? My other channel, my Troll Joe channel, has like 9 subscribers and not too many views. So since my channel is lower on the ranking, what YouTube is going to do is they're going to say, well, this guy's been around longer, so this guy's probably took his stuff and reposted, so we're going to just take the video down, without knowing that the video is under fair use. Because Joe tried to come over to a main channel and take the same video down, and guess what happened? They said because of fair use, we're not going to take this video down. And I wrote to YouTube and let them know. I was like, listen, this guy's taking down my videos. You're like, he took down the video over here, but over here he tried to do the same thing, and you said this video is under fair use, but why is my video on the other channel under fair use? It's because of YouTube system. And my friend explained it to me. It's like, if you got the views and the subscribers and stuff, YouTube would think twice before taking your video. They would actually look at it. But if you just a new channel, and if somebody wants to take your stuff down because it's a new channel, they can. They can do it. And that's how Joe did that to me for all these years. Now Joe think he still has the troll power that he once had, and he doesn't, because I took it away. Why did y'all think I was trying to take his channel away? Because I knew that YouTube had a pecking order. I said, well, the only way to defeat Joe at his own game is to take away his status on YouTube. That's going to do him more damage than me, and it did. He only took down 1 video in the last 12 months, and he had to go to one of my lower channels to do it. He came over to this channel, and he's been trying to take videos down. Now, when Joe found out he couldn't do DMC takedown complaints on my videos, his second next best thing was to try privacy complaints, and those worked for a week. And then I figured out how to get around those privacy complaints, because I went back and actually read their policy, and their policy said that if the stuff you post has personal content that's not supposed to be on YouTube, well, then they'll take the video down. But if that content is public knowledge, out in the open, I have been reported in a newspaper or media, well, then you can. So when they said that, it's like, oh, really? So I went back and made a video. And in that whole video, I talk about Joseph Realmy Peak, his name in print, his address in print. He puts this stuff on all these websites. Here's his name, address, and phone number on all these websites. So that classifies as basically his name is public knowledge. Here's his thing saying he's been in business for over 20 years, not paying taxes. So it is what it is, folks. So Joe didn't have that tool no more, because Joe is using that tool to take down a lot of videos. But when he came to me, he figured, he's like, yeah, I was one step ahead of you, because you were doing videos. Now, Joe, if you didn't do videos of how you're taking the videos down, I wouldn't have had no counter. But I have a counter, which is like exposing you. And that's how I am able to get around most of your tricks. And to be honest, people, Joe has not put a copyright takedown notice, nor took down any videos off my... Oh, my God. Okay. Man, I'm trying to watch TV. I'm trying to finish this up. So to this day, Joe has not went to my channel and took down a video after he lost his old video, or after he lost his old channel. Now, my smaller channels that have like under 1,000 subscribers, Joe goes ham on those all day. But those channels were designed to get Joe in trouble, because I know Joe is going to have to go off those channels when his content gets taken down. When Joe's content gets taken down, video of his gets taken down, he comes after my channel, blaming me because he put something up he wasn't supposed to have. You get what I'm saying, folks? So, so what more can I say about this is that um, I have so basically this all comes down, the whole thing I just explained to y'all was basically something that started out as extortion and then became something else. You know, it went from extortion to just straight hate. At first he was doing this, taking down my stuff and all this other stuff just to get me to break and go around and lie for him and try to get him back on Sketchfab and stuff. So that's why he did what he did. Then when he found out it would no longer work, it turned to straight hate. Because at the time, be honest with you all, I reported Joe into a lot of people, and then those people started contacting Joe about their stuff. Now Joe talks a good game about you don't own it, and like no, I understand. I keep on trying to instill in his head no, and I've told her about this. No, I don't own the stuff, Joe. You're getting copyright claims for. No, Joe. I go to the people who you steal from and I report to them what you stole from them. What they do afterwards is up to them. If they want to sue you and bring you into court and for thousands of dollars, fine. I'm happy with that. I'm down with that. If they want to go after Gumroad and sue Gumroad because of what you're doing on there, fine. I'm down with that. But don't come on my channels and take down my videos because you are doing something illegal. And also, Joe, you know, the thing about it is that you can actually go to federal prison, I think, for up to a year for making all those fake copyright claims and making videos of you enjoying the fact you were making fake copyright claims. And not only that,
Sure.
you coming over, is this the video that he didn't show? Is this the second video he made? Or is this the first one? I'm not sure. I need to investigate this right here. So here we go. So he's over here, and I'm gonna make sure my lawyer learns about this too, because he keeps coming back on her. Well, he hasn't logged in. Sadly, but I wasn't really expecting to reply over this, blah blah blah. But as you have noticed from my last post, I'm trying to find the best way to contact the author without plastering over the model page. I try to follow the author, blah 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 blah. I get the impression that some of these places that host the people who violate usage rights rely it to be. I think this is Joe. This might be Joe. Yeah, that might be Joe. I'm not sure. We'll be interested to know how safe uploads on Sketch for when was it September 17th. I don't know if that's Joe or not. But he just released this video. I mean, who cares? But anyway, so I have all these videos to go through. I got all these videos to go through to show all the harassment and the the proof that he's coming over here and actually he's actually no. This video really is evidence that he was using the the, the the reporting tool as a way to take out my channels, and that's just proof. I mean, I got the proof that he took out my channels. I got the proof that I got all the proof here, and I got the videos of him making gay male porn, and especially this one. This one is so nasty. I'm not going to even bother playing, but believe me, it's nasty. It's him fantasized about me, and the way he was talking through the video was just gross. It was gross, people. It was extremely gross. And I mean, let him pay on his channel, not me. I'm not gonna do that. I got a whole bunch of great videos that I'm gonna be going through. And the one video I'm really looking for. Oh, this one. I think it's this one right here. Come on, play. Hold on, let me close it. That's weird. It's not playing.
Hey everyone, it's Joe with Trubones, and today
Yeah, so this is the so-called this so-called apology to me for putting my personal details up. Sorry, I made a mistake. Accidentally didn't see that your personal details have been erased. This was an honest mistake, and I'm sorry. I have removed the video for now, but unfortunately, what you did on the Unity forums was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. So now today I have to report you to the police. It's out of my hands. You can expect a call today. So yeah, Joe, I'm still waiting for that call. Yeah, so this is some of the Sketchfab stuff. So I went, I came on Sketchfab. This is for Joe got his Sketchfab erased. I just posted it. One Gun just made a comment on your model Expando fight when it said these motions are from mocapdata.com and you can't get them for free. You can join the conversation here. And FBX at Mr. Bone noticed the fact that he does not explain why he is selling free animation and has a link to where you can buy free animations that he got from mocap data. Still, Joe, you have taken the namespaces and renamed the skeleton to Makemo. That still means that you are not the original owner of the content and you are still selling content that does not belong to you on Sketchfab. Now, are you the original owner of the content you're selling on Sketchfab right now? Yes or no? Are you selling free animations you downloaded from mocap data and redistribute them in a way that makes you profit through Sketchfab? Yes or no? And yeah, so I was like, really, this is like the early days, people. At Mr. Bones, but you have the links on Sketchfab where you can buy them from you. That link is as good as a download button. All you did is find a backdoor in Sketchfab to sell others content. The same way you did in the Unity forums. When you sold your motions there and they were found out that they were ripped from other games. They kicked you out of there and so did Epic Games. Now you are here on Sketchfab doing the same thing. You found a backdoor and now you're going to exploit it. I mean, if the owner of this site is cool with it, that's fine. In reality, in the long run, they could get issued issues because you are running a pirating operation under their noses. They could face legal action because you are stealing intellectual property, redistributing it, and making a profit on it. So I hope you understand what I'm saying here. I mean, he is not taking from one person, but from multiple parties that could result in multiple lawsuits. Bart, you need to shut this back door down before it's too late. Protect yourself. So that's me. That's me back when Joe had his make him or whatever. Posted model center. Mr. Bones. But you have the links on Sketchfab where you can buy them from you. That link is as good as now. Okay, I already read that before. Hi there. One Gun just posted a comment on your model, Mr. Bones. If I click the link in the description box, will I be able to buy the Expando motions that were taken from mocapdata.com and buy them? The link on Sketchfab says I can. So if so, that would mean I can get redistribute motions from you through Sketchfab. But clicking the link on Sketchfab, I will be able to go and buy these motions from the Sketchfab site, right? Yes or no? I think I got the other part to this too. It says, Mr. Bones, if I click the link, okay, so that's the same thing I just read. Here, and here we go. Let's see. Yes, no. Okay, here's the rest of it. There may not be a download button there, but it is the same as if it was because someone can still download the data. Mocap data terms of service has been violated. Next, taking animations and renaming to mix to Makemo or renaming bone skeletons to Makemo does not give you the right to redistribute their products. This is because you did not create the original content. Therefore, it does not belong to you, but to the original creator. And then Joe comes back. Yeah, so this is back when he was on. This is back when he's on Sketchfab. See, this is our word battle on Sketchfab. Yeah, so there's no download button or Mixamo in the bone names. What are you getting at? Are you insinuating I stole MelCapData.com animations and sold them? Look at their partner links page. So because Joe faked that he was a partner of Mocap Data, and because he changed the bone names, he feels like he owns it now. Because he says, all right, there's no download button or Mixamo in the bone names. Because there is no download button and Mixamo in the bone names, he has every right to sell content that he doesn't rightfully own. Notice he doesn't say like, it belongs to them, and I just like went in there and changed some stuff, and now I'm out here selling on Sketchfab. So let's go. Yeah, Joe's over here. So Joe comes over here and tries to read the EULA, and he doesn't understand. And then he comes over here and tries to read it. He tries to come over here to Mixamo and try to read their terms of service to justify his theft. It says Mixamo and Fuse are in a limited. It says right here about the models. You can use Fuse, the auto rigger, characters, and animations in any type of creative project. Adobe retains the rights to our software, not your software, their software, and contents. You retain the rights to your designs and are able to monetize them as you see fit. Now, Joe keeps on misleading people on this, saying like if I go over to Mixamo, download a character and animations and make a movie, and the movie makes a whole bunch of money. Just hear me out. And the movie goes out and make millions and billions of dollars, right? So I know if people are like trying to talk to me, send me messages. I'm not really answering nobody right now. But I do believe there is a troll. I smell a troll. He said that troll is somewhere. Hold on. I need to go to my studio beta. I done sniffed out a troll. I know there's a troll. Let's see. Let's go to my live video right now. And is the troll... Yep, there you go. So I'm just going to hit that, and that video will be monetized. It's later on tonight. Okay, so that take care of it. I know I smelt the troll doing something around here. So let's go to the feature. Let's go to live stream now. And that put me where I need to be to see if anybody's talking to me. Oh, so people have been talking to me. Let's see. All right, guys. Let's read this real quick. Let me pull this. Let me pop this out. Pop out chat. BC Dree Money Yo. Is this the origin of the Trubones versus Runcon internet battle? Yes, it is. So all of this mess was over a movie you made and submitted to a contest that you won, and Trubones said you used stolen motions for Trubones, which he stole from somewhere else. Yes, correct. I'm going to talk about that more in a minute. Laughing out loud, he got denied on Gumroad. Sweet. No, his stuff is still plastered over Gumroad, including the Fortnite stuff is back up. Yes, it is, and that's a trick he did. When I made my video this morning, I told you all that's such a trick he does to get a ruse. The dude is so grimy. Make sure you sue the hell out of him for lost income and all of that and all of that in the internet. Ask for the rights and ownerships of his company Trubones as he lives in his mom's garage. I sure will do that. And probably can, and Captain Slaymore, and probably can't afford a large settlement that is going to end up in you end up paying, and you have proof he's only has accusations he cannot back. Correct, and that's why I'm doing this video. This whole video is to show you what I have and what I have proof of versus what he has, which is just a runny mouth. John Galt says something. He says the problem is this Trubone dude ain't got shit to get. I'm gonna go ahead and show this one. I think it's appropriate. The problem is the Trubones dude ain't got shit to get if you do sue him. Best case is to get a judgment against him. Won't get any money through though, cause he ain't got nothing to take. And yes, correct. He doesn't have nothing to take. He doesn't have nothing to take. And thank you guys for watching. Sorry. I've been. Whew, what the heck happened? Everything just disappeared. Everything just split. I know you guys got a lot of questions and stuff, and I'm trying to get through this, and I'm glad I'm doing a video like this. A video like this is really important. Because it actually highlights everything that this clown has been doing. You know, which actually brings us to today. I mean, this actually brings us to today. After everything I went through with this clown for a whole year, all the proof I have enough evidence to show that he has been nothing but a plague, a scourge in my life. I do believe my YouTube channel will probably be making a whole heck of a lot of money if he was not here sabotaging, making false claims against my channel, taking down other channels. I mean, I would probably have like maybe two other channels. Maybe I'll probably have two other channels basically monetized. I'll probably have better content on my channel. But it's the fact that every day I have to wake up to see what video of mine he's taking down. You know, I have to do this every day. I got 4 official channels that I use. And because I had to split them up because I do a lot of posting over there on Real Illusion, so I had to take my one channel and split it up to different channels that I can stream on. So when I do something for Archive Infinity or for Kickstarter or something like that, I'm able to put this stuff out there on certain forum boards that Joe has went and lied on and told people that had the moderators either take down my post or ban me or something, or because of Joe. And we're working on getting my account restored back on Unity, because Joe did his thing and got me banned, and they're not trying to listen to what he did and what I was trying to do. So it's all a big hoopla. And once my lawyer gets to talking to Unity and Adobe about the issues that I'm having with this fool and what he's been doing. So you need see, now I understand that if I would have got a lawyer 2 years ago, I wouldn't have these problems now. Yeah, that's what Joe did. Check your LinkedIn account. Check your someone got you kicked off of Skillshare. Like you was making money on Skillshare. You better check your LinkedIn account, because Joe got me kicked off of LinkedIn. He said my account was a scam and a fraud. So I mean, Joe didn't think I knew that, but I did know that. I knew Joe got me kicked off of LinkedIn, and LinkedIn wants some information from me. And I mean, I'm going to do it one day. I mean, all they want is my ID, put my driver's license, just send email in my driver's license, and I get back on. And I'm not going to worry about that now. I will do it later, you know. But it's that my account's been like that for 3 or 4 years. I mean, I don't really use LinkedIn. You know, other people do, and now I'm understanding why people use LinkedIn. So I'm going to go back and get my LinkedIn account fixed. But I'm glad you guys came here and watched me telling you everything about this clown and how he operates and what he does. And why it's very important for me to file my case against him. And think about it is I have a really, really good attorney here. And he specializes in some really good law. I mean, I had an attorney at the beginning of the summer, and then what happened is, and I think what happened is like as soon as I like left that law firm to go to another law firm, I think that's when Joe found out that I didn't have a lawyer. It was like a short window, and that's when Joe decided to attack me. Yeah, I was making good money. I got a pissy message from Skillshare. Basically, someone reported my content infringed a copyright, and they just deleted it. Sounds like yeah, that could be him. That could be him. I mean, if you listen to everything I said from beginning to the end, that's basically what he does. And I showed you videos of him doing this. I showed you him making videos of him of going around and stealing people's content. But the thing about it is that Joe has 2 YouTube channels that I plan on taking down. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but the thing is to continue to build a case against him. A case of harassment, stalking, extortion, libel, slander, and whatever else that I can go through each one of his videos. I have a I used to keep all his videos on my hard drive, but I had like a bunch of like failures. My computers were crashed. And after my computer crashed, I would have to go and I lose a lot of stuff, and most of the stuff would be Joe stuff. So after my last computer crash, what I did is me and this other person, we got a place offline, like a cloud sharing thing, and we load up all the videos, everything that Joe will not put up. Joe won't put certain videos up because they incriminate him. Most of the stuff I have on Joe are videos that he won't put up no more. Every video I showed you tonight, the FUCYA videos, there were 4 of them. I don't have the second one. Now, I probably don't have the second one because the second one probably didn't pertain to me. I do believe the second one was him acting as a robot reading copyright stuff. Yeah, he did it. I mean, I believe he did it. Go to Skillshare and check and see if he has an account there first. See, check for Trubones, check for Gumroad. I mean, just do like simple searches like that. And if he's on there, he's the one who did it. And if you can email me a picture of him telling you don't talk to me, or if he's contacted you about me, just send that email. Send it via email. I know you got my email because we talked before and we did that stuff. But send me your email, and in your email include the stuff he said to you about me. All right. I would then turn that over to someone who would love to get this stuff, because for like the last 3-4 days I've been getting witness impact statements about how this man attacked them because of me, of trying to get to me. You say all this stuff is coming to an end. I'm getting old. All right, I'm getting old. I have gray hair in my beard. All right, I don't want to spend the next 5 or 6 years of my life dealing with him every day. I want to come over here to a healthy YouTube channel that has content for everybody and not just for Joe. You get what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. I shouldn't leave. I mean, everybody say just leave YouTube. Dude, I was like, no, I'm not gonna leave YouTube because he's there. He needs to leave YouTube if I'm here, because if he can't stand me, he has every right to walk away, not look at my videos, and not put fake DMC takedown notices on my videos. I mean, what he did is basically illegal. He knows it's illegal. He reads his version of reality on copyright notices, and he knows that making fake DMC takedown notices is illegal. But yet he's the one doing it. Nobody else is but him. He knows this, people. I know he's watching right now. Guarantee he's watching right now. I know he's watching because he has no choice but to watch, because this is all a prelude to This is all a big, huge prelude to the end game. I've been working on the end game for over a year and a half of how this is going to end. You know, I have almost everything set up. You know, I got. I've had 2 encounters with him. One was I was doing some tutorials on using mix mode with the Unreal Engine. Yeah, send me that stuff because my legal people want to know more about him. And matter of fact, I'll just put my I don't know if it's in here, but I'll stick it up here. So if you have anything about Joe, if Joe has and this only works if you all send me like images. I just need images and a brief description. Yeah. Yeah, stuff like that. Just send me here's my onegun@gmail.com. Send that's my email. That's my real email. And if he has said anything to you, leave in your email a brief description and take pictures and send them to me. That would help me a lot. That would help me in my case. I mean, I have a lot of stuff right now. I put it all out there for you all to see what he tried to do, especially when he tried to go with the real illusion after taking my video down to lie that I stole something from him, which I did not. Now, after I had repealed his fake takedown notices, notice he never talked about the video. Notice he never went back over to Real Illusion to tell them that I stole something from him ever again. Notice he didn't do that. Every time I get my videos back up, he never says nothing about the videos returning. Never. It's because once the videos come back up, the farce is over with. And then he moves on to his next farce. He moves on to another video, takes it down, and another video and take it down, and another video and take it down. And he just keeps doing that, not because he has a right to do it. It's because he can do it, and that's one of the reasons why I took his channel down last year. But I had to do it. But I didn't take his channel down because he was harassing, attacking me. I had to go where the money was. Epic spends a lot of advertising dollars with YouTube. Every game that's advertised on YouTube is basically an Epic game. Every game you are playing in your console right now was probably made in an Epic game engine. Most of the games made today are made with the Epic game engine. So Epic has a lot of money with YouTube because a lot of their advertising is on YouTube. A lot of their videos are on YouTube. So the whole thing about Epic Games is that they have the money. A lot of companies that advertise on YouTube, a lot of game companies that advertise on YouTube, those are the people I talk to now. I talk to Autodesk. I talk to lawyers from Autodesk. I talk to Epic. I talk to lawyers from Epic. I talk to Behavior Interactive. Lawyers from Behavior Interactive. I talk to Vivid Games. I talk to lawyers from Vivid Games. I talk to a lot of companies that he has stolen from, and that was the end game. The end game was to not worry about, his harassment. His harassment is second. The one thing that I have to do is just get him under control, and that was to actually take away his channel that he used to do nothing but take down people's content with, and then second was to actually find a way for him to get locked up for theft and fraud. That's it, people. Theft and fraud. He can go to jail for theft and fraud. And the thing about it, he's fighting so hard to keep the theft and fraud up. Yeah, see if you can find the archive and email it to me. See, he works like this is like a full-time job to keep his theft and fraud going. But I'm glad he still has it going. I'm glad he still has his Gumroad channel. I'm glad he's never going to take that Gumroad channel down. And I'm glad that Gumroad won't take the Gumroad channel, because I still have the emails from Gumroad when I alerted them that he has stolen content. And then I have the actual video of when they actually went filed a DMC takedown notice, and they never let it take down. They let Joe talk them out of taking the content down when Joe didn't own the content from the beginning. See, everything he owns, everything that is Trubones, is not real. It's fake. It's a farce. It's a farce. Trubones Motion is a farce. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, and it doesn't do nothing. It's just a big factory of where stolen content comes in, and stolen content gets shipped out to sell to game developers. As long as I sit back and report and make videos about him stealing stuff, and him making infomercials about the stuff he steals, that helps our game developers stay away from him. So no matter how many posts he takes down, no matter what, I'm always getting people, especially game developers, who come to me, look at my videos, and say, and actually send me a message saying, "Thanks, I was going to buy something from this clown, but now I see that he's stealing stuff." And yeah, and I also, what I also did is I actually went and took his whole store. Right, I took his whole store, gave it to somebody, and made this. It's called Trubones Art Thief. And on this, I'll post this up here too. This is a website that Joe can't take down. Joe has to send a DMC takedown notice straight to us. It has to come straight to us. And then when he sends it to us, we're going to send it back to him, actually for a court order to take this down. Once Joe does that, then we have him again, because Joe has to stand up in court and say he owns the stuff from Mixamo. He owns the stuff from Autodesk. He owns the stuff from what's the name? Mass Effect. I mean, everything in here is stolen from Rubo. So he has to go through. We went through all this stuff already. We don't know exactly where all this stuff comes from. So we took everything that he had for sale on his Trubones, and we put it on Trubones on the. Actually, we did the Trubones Gumroad store. So here's all the packs, all the zip packs of iClone conversion files is what he's making the money off of. So he took all the iClone conversion files, brought them over here, and as you can see, they're for sale over here. Everything over here is for sale. Everything except for the Fortnite stuff. We're not gonna mess with that. We're not gonna mess with that stuff because that'll get us in trouble. But the other stuff, yeah, we have basically like 85% of his store sitting right here for people to come and buy. BVH file, FBX, iClone, iMotions, everything he's selling, it's right here. And I think he tried to send a DMC to this website, but it comes to us. It comes right to me. It comes right to my inbox. Right to it. If it's not coming to my inbox, it's going to the other 4 people who manage this site. And protocol is to have him go to court and get a court. I mean, and that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for Joe to go to court and file an injunction. So think about this: you file an injunction and you don't own this stuff, and you're not the owner of this stuff, and you stand up in court. That's pleasure. That's pleasure. That's I'm trying to say the word, but plagiarism. No, that's not plagiarize. That's when you go to court and you lie and you caught lying. I forgot what it's called. What? Plagiary, whatever it's called. It's that word. I've said it before. It just don't come to mind because I'm getting tired. I'm getting ready to stop this thing. But if you guys would like to come here and download whatever in this pathetic man's store, here is the link for that. There's the link to so you don't have to go to his Gumroad store no more. You can come right over here, click this link over here that I just posted in the chat. You can come here and go straight over there. You don't need no email. You don't need email. You don't need nothing. All you need to do is come over there, download the stuff, and enjoy. You see, my other video, this one right here, I'll show you this video. Well, yeah, people, I'm getting tired. See this video right here. See, I made this channel, and on this channel, there's only one video, and it's been one video on this channel for a year, because Joe was waiting for me to post at least 3 or 4 videos on this channel, and this channel went a long time because I said I'm only gonna post one video on this channel, and that's gonna be basically the links to everything that's in the store. Now this video has everything in the store. Now Joe waited long enough before he took this video down. All right, Joe waited a long time to take this video down. He waited and he waited and he waited and he waited and he couldn't wait no more because but he took this video down when it was like at I think it was over 1,000, had over 1,200 views, and then Joe decided, he said, okay, it's time to take this down. So Joe took it down. And then all I did was just write a copyright infringement, write a counter notice, and I got the video back. So Joe can't take this video down. So now I get to put up another video and wait for Joe to take that one down. And then that's going to have more links to his stuff. And then all I have to do is write a counter notification. And then that video gets up forever. You know, and that's what I'm about to start doing. I'm going to put another video up here that's going to say more Trubones stuff. Get it free here now. And Joe won't be able to download the content. And then Joe won't be able to make money off his gumroad store no more. I got his whole mother load pack. I got everything. I got everything in the store. I got his Mixamo motions. I got everything. I have everything he has. I have everything. And he will never be able to make another dime in that store. So the whole reason why he's on Gumroad right now is as good excuse as me, because I have over 50,000 downloads already off of the stuff that got posted here and counting, because somebody comes here every day. A viewer comes here every I think we get like 7 or 8. I'm trying to think. I think it's like we were up to like 30 downloads a day. Now we're just down to like 10, 15, because this stuff's been up here for a while. This stuff's been up here since April. So everybody who's going to come here and came here thanked us, liked us 62 times, and we have 2,772 views. So we got this for backup, and all I do is I just come there and just change the I'll tell you what I do. What I do is I just come here and I just update it. Just update for now. So next update's coming up soon on this channel for stuff that Joe has. Perjury. Thank you. Perjury. Thank you, John. I was looking. I had the word. I had the definition for the word. My brain just wouldn't spit it out. Perjury. So yeah. So we are doing our bit to make it harder for Joe to make money off of stolen content, and we're gonna go back to posting content up, start posting more stuff from his Gumroad store. And the thing about this is, like, unlike Joe, if somebody comes to us and tells us to take the stuff down, we will take it down. We are not going to we will take the stuff down, period. We're not going to sit back and say no, because we would just basically say, I'm glad you all contacted us, but this is why we have it up here, and this is what, and actually it's helped, because we contacted a lot of people, and they've come to here, and they and we talk to them, and this really does. Doing stuff like this really helps, because number one, this keeps Joe from getting more money on his site. Because every time somebody comes to his site and they click it, he gets like some of the ad rev from Gumroad. And we've stopped that. We basically stopped that. Well, we've not stopped it, but we kind of like funneled it a little bit, so he's not getting as much as you could be getting. But because people are starting to come to this website to get the stuff without you don't need an email, you don't need to like Trubones. All you have to do is come here and download the stuff that's he has on Gumroad. I don't care. You can say what it is, Joe, but we are doing our due diligence to make sure pirates like you don't make money. People rotting Individuals like you who sit back, hide in their mom's garage, harass and stalk people shouldn't make money. So that's our goal. So that's it, everybody. I think I said enough about the whole Trubones thing, and I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I hope you guys go back and share this. I want you guys to go out and share this video with everybody. You know, share this video. It has some really important stuff in it about this buffoon. Really important stuff. If you make games, or you know somebody who's a modeler, they got stuff on Sketchfab, give them a link to this video. I just want to spread this Joseph Earl McPeak, aka Trubones Motion, is a fraudster. And that's all he is. He's a fraudster. He doesn't make nothing. He just steals stuff and put it up on his fake bogus name. He's not registered in the state to sell the content the way. I mean, he's selling over state lines. And you need to be registered. You need to have a federal, you need to be registered with the federal and your local IRS tax office. And neither is done. I mean, he doesn't have a motion capture studio. I've proven that time after time. This dude doesn't even have a bank account. He just got a PayPal, and that's the whole thing, you know. I've already turned his PayPal account in to someone to have them look at. You know, first they're gonna look at his gumroad. Then they're gonna find out. I mean, I sent them a lot of stuff. All right, and they're gonna start looking at his PayPal account. You know, and it's just gonna be. Y'all just keep up, because some stuff I can't disclose, some stuff I can hint at, some stuff I can just talk about. But for real, this dude, he's gonna learn to quit. I know he doesn't want to quit. I'm not gonna ask him to quit no more. I'm just gonna continue on doing what he's doing. I'm just gonna log it, catalog it, and just turn it over to the people that I need to get rid of him. And that's happening. That's happening, people. At this moment, it's happening. I got some really cool legal representation. I'm going to be seeing them soon, so I can see what type of options I have to get rid of this guy. And then it'll be over. Then my channel can go back to normal. I can get rid of all my Joe videos, and I can live my life as a normal YouTuber. I'm tired of Joe videos. I got more shit on this channel about Joe than anybody else. I mean, I used to have a channel where I did tutorials like at least once, twice, 3 times a week. But now it's like, why bother? You know, why bother? Because all he's going to do is just go over there and false flag it, and then it's going to get demonetized, and then I'm going to lose out on advertising money. And then by the time I do get advertising money, it's like in cents and pennies. You know? So, for that matter, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching. And I will be... I'm going to be doing more stuff, more creative stuff in the future. And less Joe stuff, and I guarantee, if Joe does something hideous like he did today, like went around pretending that he's me, and I'm sort of kind of glad he did it, because that just helps my case. Every time he does something and it's just outrageous, it helps my case. So I'm kind of glad he did it. It helps my case, and I'll see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed the show, Troll Joe. Let me see if anybody. So I'm kind of glad he did it, because that just helps my case. Every time he does. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here.